super important to find other people who understand what you're going through. Hi, I'm Julie Finucchi. I am 33. I am a mom of 3 little ones. I am a hairdresser as my day job, and by night I am a pinup pageant queen and competitor. I also breathe fire as a hobby, and I feel like it's important to try new things and be crazy and put yourself out there, so try it. I love kayaking. That was how I stayed sane after my amputation. My children each have kayaks, and I have a kayak, and my husband loads everything up in the truck, and we get in the water and I take them across the lake and around, and sometimes I'll tie one onto mine if they get tired halfway through. It was the one thing that I could do that was outdoors, that felt active, and that gave me my calming place, which is water. We're almost at 10 years actually, January 12th, 2010. It was a single vehicle accident. So we were in a very powerful vehicle that we had been working on and building and preparing for the race season. And it was a street legal racing car, only took it to the racetrack Friday nights and then drove it as a daily driver. And we finished building and I installed the steering wheel and we were so excited, so we took her for a little tour. And it was a total of 12 blocks, which we never finished because we hit a wet patch of road and went sideways and landed in the ditch, which generally is not a huge deal, but we hit a driveway. In all of that though, I think that the biggest lesson that I was able to take out of it is the fact that that whole you only live once, or, you know, people say all the time, oh, when you almost die, you appreciate life, but you really do. You don't waste your time with frivolous tasks. You don't waste your time with people who take advantage of you. You go for whatever you can go for. You take risks, you take chances, and then when something doesn't work, you don't cry about it. You walk away and try something else. For the most part, I think having kids during all of this motivated me the most. I'm sure I would have still gone on to do lots of things, but the option to sit around and feel bad for myself was never available. I had 13 surgeries and 3 kids in a 9-year period. And basically you're always proving something. So I was able to learn that I can withstand an awful lot, but I also learned how to take the time for myself and figure out what my personal needs were. My husband and I actually started doing the love languages test, and we do it every single year because as our life has changed and as we've had more kids or more surgeries, my needs have changed. And it's interesting to monitor that and actually watch how your needs change with the change in mobility. I've actually, since my amputation, regained way more life than what I had before. I can play with my kids, I can hike. I'm in and out of the kayak. I'm, living, which I couldn't do before. Primarily, it's super important to find other people who understand what you're going through. Finding the amputee community online led to going to the amputee conference in Arizona last year and Texas this year. And being surrounded by a whole bunch of people who have been through maybe not exactly the same thing, but enough of the same thing and the main emotional challenges that you have, and being able to relate completely with them makes such a huge difference. You are with your family essentially. Even if you don't really know them, you sit down in a room full of people who are also missing limbs and you just kind of feel at home. So finding even an online support group is super important. The key message I want to give people about road safety after driving to Vancouver today: get off your phone while you're driving. Number 1, big time. And please just get proper tires, actually, because I've been in 2 accidents since my main accident, and both of them were caused by bald tires. And I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's not to me. It's important to make sure that you're aware of your vehicle and what it's capable of, because it's not just you that it's going to affect if it goes sideways, literally.